Hello everybody! Welcome and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I made this cute little cactus succulent planter with the hose. I used pretty basic techniques with Blender, just 3D, some basic 3D modeling, but I recently watched a video on how to make the vending machine, and that video has a grease pencil tutorial also. It combines the 3D and 2D elements together, and I just really love that style. I think it is super cute. I love the 3D 2D elements, the 3D and then the 2D like drawn on top of it, so I really wanted to learn how to do that. So I watched that video and I followed the tutorial and I completed it, and I decided that I wanted to make something of my own but in that style, and so this is what ended up happening. I'm actually really proud of it because like I said, I just watched the tutorial and then I wanted to make something of my own, and this is actually the first thing that I've ever made without following a tutorial step by step. And at first I had just opened Blender and I was just like fooling around, goofing off, putting things together, and I ended up just making the cactus, and I thought, oh, this actually looks like not half bad. And so I continued with it, and then I got the final result and I thought, oh, this is actually pretty good. So I decided to recreate it one more time, and this time I'm recording it. And I think that's actually pretty good because like the first time you do something, you make a lot of mistakes and you don't know, you forget where the buttons are or what to press, and it takes a lot longer. And so the second time I made it, it didn't take as long, even though it still kind of took a long time. Like, this video is almost half an hour and I had to speed it up a bunch, but I think that was just me wanting to like play around. It wasn't like a speed run or anything like that. But yeah, so that was that. It was really fun. I really like making things, making 3D models. It's pretty interesting. I mentioned this in my introduction video, how Blender reminds me of like the building mode in The Sims. And I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but whenever I'm a sim person, I love The Sims. I could play The Sims for hours and hours and then like get super depressed afterwards. But while I'm playing The Sims, I could spend the entire time just like building that house. It's really fun. I enjoy it a lot. And so Blender kind of reminds me of that. It's not so much like I'm sure the people who do it for work and they're doing it like 8-10 hours every single day, I'm sure they think of it as work. But for me right now, at this stage in my Blender career, it's much more like, it reminds me of a game, like The Sims, except maybe an actual skill that I could like transfer over to other things. But anyway, making this cactus was really fun, and I'm the type of person where I tend to like jump ahead. I want to get to the good parts of things. So while I was making this, it was simultaneously very fun, but my brain was thinking like, oh, this is so great, what can I make next? So this, pretty much the whole time I was making the cactus, I was thinking about the other things that I want to be making, which maybe isn't great. I should probably just focus on what I'm working on. But because this project went so well, I'm really excited for the next ones. I'm thinking right now I might make like I want to recreate Kiki's delivery service bakery, the interior, but with the same grease pencil design to it. So I've already started like looking up references for that. So I'm gonna start working on that right after I finish editing this video. But I'm so excited. It's like crazy. Blender is amazing, and I can't believe it's free too. Like, you can make so much stuff with it. I haven't even scratched the surface. I am still a baby. I'm a Blender baby. Like, I haven't learned practically anything compared to how much stuff you can do with Blender. And already I'm amazed. And it's, like I said, it's free. And that's just so crazy to me. Like, such an amazing software. And just anyone can use it. Like, as long as you have a computer that you can download it on, I guess, you can make stuff with it, and it's pretty neat. Just a note for this part of the cactus making. The first time I made it, when I did the shade smooth, there was a lumpy part, and I just wanted to remind everyone, all the beginners who are watching this, that if there is something weird going on with your mesh, one of the things that you could probably change and see if it does anything is the vertices, because that's what was wrong with mine, was that there were two vertices overlapping each other. So when that happens and you do a shade smooth, it's gonna turn into like a lumpy weird thing. So make sure to try and merge the vertices by distance and see if that helps, because that's what fixed it for me. Sorry, I didn't record that part because that was the first time I made it, and I didn't end up doing it the second time. So sorry I can't show you what it looks like. I'm sure many other videos have how to fix that though. But that was one problem that I ran into while making this. But that's the good thing about making it 2 times in a row, is that the mistakes that you made in the first one, you can like remind yourself how you fixed it and do it again in the second one, and then fix it again in the second one. And that will just help cement the process in your mind. So I do recommend it. I do recommend making mistakes and then fixing it and then doing it again and again. The first time I made this, I only was planning on making the cactus, but then when I modeled it and I did the animation, I thought, oh, it looks a little sad. Like it needed something else to go with it. So that's the reason why I added this hose. And I thought it was like a nice little message, you know, like, because cactuses and succulents don't really need a lot of water, and then there's the hose and it's dripping water. Maybe it's a deeper meaning type of thing. Who knows? I just wanted to practice making a hose. But there could be a deeper meaning if you wanted there to be. So, like I said before, this is my first project that I did without following a tutorial, and also this is gonna be one of the first main videos that I'm putting out onto YouTube. And I do want to create a nice community of people who are interested in watching this type of thing and learning how to make this type of art. And so, yeah, I guess if you guys have any suggestions on my videos of things you want to see, or the types of videos that you want me to make, I would love to hear it. So please comment down below and tell me what you think. Like, for example, when I watch these types of Blender modeling videos of when I watch these types of videos of other people making things and it's sped up, some of them the person's talking the whole time, and usually that's a tutorial one, and other times it's just silent, and then other times it has like background elevator music in it. And so I'm wondering which kinds people enjoy more, because I can certainly try to talk for 30 minutes, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll have that much to say about it, honestly. Or for the people who, like myself, I really enjoy ASMR videos, and I could make them more like that, more relaxing. So this is just the first one, and it's like a experiment. Who knows what will happen? But if anybody out there in the void has any suggestions, let me know, and I would love to hear it. And on that note, I think I will take my leave and let everybody enjoy the rest of the video without having to listen to my crackly morning voice, because it's morning right now, and these are like the first words I'm saying in the day. Okay, everybody, I will see you next time. Subscribe if you want to. I would love to read comments, all that good stuff. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.